Hey guys, today's question is make string a subsequence using cyclic increments. So in this question we are given with two strings str1 and str2, and in one operation we can select a set of indexes in str1 which will be a subsequence of string 1, and for every index we can simply increment the value of that character. So if there's present a, we can change it into b, if b is present we can change it into c, and if z is present similarly we can change it into a, because it is a acyclic, it is a cyclic incrementation. We have to return true if it is possible to make str2 a subsequence of str1 by performing only one operation. Okay, so only once we can select a group of a subsequence of str1 and increment all the values by 1 in cycle. uh, a sequence is given here. What is a sequence? And now let's see this example: str1 equals to abc, str2 equals to ad. So in this case what we can see, we have to make str2 a subsequence of str1 and we have to increment some values here. So like if you increment this c by 1, it will become d. So this string will look like abd. And now if you extract these two characters a and d, okay, so this is a subsequence that matches the str2. Okay, so in this case we return true. Also in this case zc str2 equals to ad. If I increment this z by 1, it becomes a. If I increment this c by 1, it becomes d. So this string becomes ad, and str2 is also ad, so it is also a subsequence of str. So str2 is also a subsequence of str1. Okay, in this case we can't do anything, because if we increment a it becomes b, if we increment b it becomes c. It is not possible to make any character d, hence the output is false. Str2 cannot be made a subsequence of str1 by any operation. Okay, now what we can see is, like, let's understand a good example to understand the question. So I have taken this example: str1 equals to abcefg, str2 equals to abeg. Okay, so every character we have to check. For every character in str2, what we will do is we will check for the leftmost character that can be made to that character, so that we get all the characters in the right side. We get most of the characters in the right side to convert it. Okay, for example, if we take two pointers like I here and j here. Okay, I here at the starting of str1 and j here at the starting of a, both the characters matches a and a, so we don't need to do anything to make them equal. They are already equal. But let's name it, this is str1. Sorry, wait a second, let me change the question a little bit. Let's, it is z, it is d, and let's take it as f. So is this is a good example. So we can increment all the values in str1. Now we can see the current character is a, and here the current character is z. So if I increment this value, it becomes a. Okay, so a equals to a. Okay, now this character is c and this character is d. So I can increment these values to match with this one. Now here both already match, and I can increment this e to f, so this will return to true. Now if the string was something like this, so I would have changed this c to d, and then when the second pointer, the jth pointer, comes to e and I have the ith pointer to c, I know I can't change this character to e, so I will move forward till I reach a character that can be changed to e. Okay, so simply what we can see is, if our ith pointer, which is in the str1, which is pointing to the indexes of str1, if it reaches the, if it is out of bound, and the str2 iterable, which is j, is not out of bound, that means we can't make a subsequence of str2 by str1. Okay, so we'll simply run a loop and we will check if the current character matches to str2 by any conditions, like if ch double equals to ch2, or if ch plus 1 double equals to ch2, because we can increment by 1, or if ch equals to z and ch2 double equals to a. This is all also same, because we can cyclically increment the value. Okay, and if we after the execution of our whole loop, if the index of str2 reaches greater than equals to str2 dot size, that means we have found all the values, we have generated all the characters by str1 by any subsequence, and in that case we can return true. Okay, so you can already also refer to a question on leetcode 2486, make substring as it's named like make substring by removing sub, by adding sub characters in the end of the string. So you can refer to 2486 question. I have already explained that question uh, That is, I think, the third video on my YouTube channel. Okay, so let's take first two pointers, I and j, initially both at the starting of the str1 and str2. So I is for str1 and j is for str2. And now, while both the iterables are under the limits, so if while I is less than str1 dot size and j is less than str2 dot size, in that case what we're gonna do is we will check if the current character matches to that character. So first we will take out the what characters, ch, which is the character at ith pointer of str, and ch2, which is the character at jth index of str2. Okay, now I can convert I to j only if ch double equals to ch2, or ch plus 1 double equals to ch2, or if ch equals to z and ch2 double equals to a. Okay, so simply write these conditions. If ch double equals to ch2, that means I can move forward, or the second case, if ch plus 1 double equals to ch2, that means I am doing an increment at that index, or the last case, if is ch double equals to z and ch2 double equals to a, that means I can also generate by because z plus 1 equals to a in this case. So in this case I can increment both the pointers because I have found the value. Otherwise I can increment only the ith pointer because I have to fetch the value at jth index, so only I plus plus. Now after execution of this for this while loop, if j is greater than equals to str2 dot size, that means I have found all the values in str1. I have generated all the values of str2 and str1. In that case we can return true, so we'll simply return j double equals to str2 dot size, and this should work. Let's see, let's run this. Okay, let's submit. So the code is accepted. Thank you for watching.